Hey everyone, Scott or the Scottman, and we're here to do a driving video. Not only that, but it's been a while since I filmed a video here in good old Michigan, because I've been doing videos in Colorado and Florida, and my next larger trip is going to be out of state again. So I definitely want to get some Michigan-based videos in between Florida and the next one. So, but yeah, but anyway. We're going to be doing a driving tour today here in both Wyandotte and Southgate. I haven't done a driving tour in any of the Downriver communities yet, so I figured today would be a good day to do that. So anyway, we'll be starting here in Wyandotte, and the video is probably not up yet. It'll probably be up soon. Yeah, that's a really good restaurant, Polonus. It's a Polish restaurant. I covered that in a Travel the Lights video. It has some really good pierogies and stuffed cabbage. It was so good. A lot of traffic lights so far, as you can tell. So yeah, all the different Downriver communities, it's called Downriver because it's down the Detroit River going south of Detroit. There are quite a bit of communities, like including Wyandotte, Southgate, Taylor, Trenton, Woodhaven, Riverview, Allen Park, Lincoln Park, River Rouge, Melvindale. I might be missing some others, but those are like the majority of them. Oh, good, got lucky here. So today we're concentrating mainly on Wyandotte and Southgate. And yeah, right now we're on. This is Jefferson Avenue, although in Wyandotte this is called Biddle Avenue. But once you leave Wyandotte, either way, it turns back into Jefferson. And yeah, we'll be getting ready to head into, should probably get over, into downtown Wyandotte. Yep, just right up here. It's pretty much where Jefferson/Biddle meets up with Eureka. I'm not going to get lucky here. Wow, these lights are timed very poorly. Like that turned green just when every other light turned red. Man, quite a nice downtown area. And I know off to the left a little bit, like over by the Detroit River, there's a nice little park. I remember several years ago I filmed a quick little video here in Wyandotte, mainly at a little park. I didn't really check out downtown itself or anything. Yeah, here's Eureka and another traffic light. Yeah, I'm having a lot of bad luck today. Oh, that was a pretty cool little totem pole to the right there. Okay, I don't see any traffic lights coming up, so we'll finally get a little bit of a breather. But yeah, it's pretty overcast today. The sun's trying to peek out a little bit, but it's struggling a little bit with all the clouds, and it's lightly snowing too. It's pretty light and it's kind of warm, so it's not really accumulating. Because yeah, it's like it's in the upper 20s right now, Fahrenheit, or like around like 3 degrees below 0 Celsius. So it's not that cold out. But yeah, we do got some snow coming in this evening and especially tomorrow. I need to get over the right lane. That guy is not wanting to let me over, so it's like I have to go a little faster just to get in front of him. But yeah, it's like it's not supposed, or at least they're forecasting not to be a big snowmaker. Like, I think like down here, they're saying like probably like between like 2 to 4 inches of snow or something like that. And then maybe, and then if you go like north of M59, the snow totals will increase a little bit more. But it's like when it comes to Michigan weather, it's like they can't predict snowstorms at all. Because, well, I think most of the time we get more than what they forecast. Okay, and then we'll turn here at Pennsylvania. But yeah, Pennsylvania Road serves kind of like the border between Wyandotte and Riverview, to the, well, Riverview being to the left. And then once you go west of M85 or 4th Street, that'll turn to Southgate, and it'll be the Southgate Riverview border. But as you can tell, yeah, this area there's a lot of industry down in here. Oh yeah, step right here. He did not stop before me. It's always a good thing I always double check everything though when I stop at a stop sign, because you never know when somebody might cheat. Yeah, these railroad crossings are not that good. And yeah, kind of like what I do with a lot of the different driving tours, I usually like to go into like a subdivision or two just to get a little different perspective. So yeah, we'll not here, but up to the next street we'll go in, we'll turn. And yeah, we'll take this back up to Eureka. Yeah, shouldn't have to worry about oncoming traffic because, shoot. I can get around. Okay, yeah, you got some smaller houses in here. It looks like the snow has stopped a little bit. Yeah, a little light does stay on the sidewalk in some areas, but not too much. Yeah, not a bad little neighborhood. Oh, they still have their Christmas decorations up. I see candy canes. It's like, yeah, it's like I don't know, it's just me, or it might be other people too, but it's like, yeah, because it's early February, you should not really have your Christmas decorations up. But of course, at the same time, some people could be here for Christmas or something like that. Maybe they go to Florida or something for the rest of the winter. It's always a possibility, but I can't complain. I like Christmas decorations, but it's like there's a time and a place for that. But yeah, with the exception of the weekend when I was in Florida, it's like I've I've just got over a sinus infection. I've had that for like sinus. I think it started out as a cold or something when I came back from my business trip in Colorado. So I started like with a sore throat and started to feel a lot of head congestion, but I know it wasn't like the flu or anything like that. And then all of a sudden, I think a few days later, I was starting to feel a lot of pressure in my face to where I knew it definitely turned into a sinus infection. So I had to go on antibiotics. For some reason, they only gave me stuff for a few days, and then it cleared up for my weekend trip to Florida. But after I got back, the sore throat came back, and I was having a runny nose the next day. It's like, oh, great. And I knew that the sinus infection came back, so it's like I ended up going back to the doctor, getting antibiotics for 2 weeks with a different kind, and I think that one's finally working. So I'm on that I'm still taking them right now, but thankfully, everything's pretty much gone. So, yeah, that was a little bit of a headache. Anyway, we're going to turn left on the Eureka. Alright. Eureka goes through a lot of the different downriver communities like Wyandotte over to Southgate, and it eventually makes its way all the way over to Detroit Metro Airport. It runs along the southern perimeter of the airport. Yep, and here is 4th Street or M85. We're gonna go ahead and turn onto that. So we're gonna take this up to Northline. Yep, and then as I was saying earlier, M85, it serves as like the division between Wyandotte on the right and Southgate on the left. Okay, once we get to Northline, we'll head a little bit further west, and we'll be in Southgate for the rest of the video. It's like, yeah, now you turn on your turn blinker. It's like, yeah, you could have done that a little bit sooner. Quite a bit of traffic on M85 right now, probably especially going south, because yeah, this is year 2 of 2 with the southbound I-75 closure, because yeah, they're reconstructing all of that. Yep, here is Northline, and yeah, we can't turn left. We have to do one of those Michigan lefts. It's kind of a pain about living in Michigan. It's like you can't turn left directly at the traffic light like in other states. It's like you gotta do this little turnaround. It's like it's probably safer like this, but at the same time, it's just a lot of times, depending on how the traffic lights are, they're very inconvenient. Sometimes it takes you 5 minutes to get through a light. Okay, thankfully that traffic light didn't last too long. Alright, so we are now in Southgate. Yeah, I can't remember when I did that Trial of the Lights video. I think it was a couple years ago. I went to that Hungarian restaurant called Hungarian Rhapsody, or I think it's also, or just called the Rhapsody. It had some really good food. I remember getting like their chicken paprika or something like that. It was really good. I think it's off Northline, so if it is, we'll definitely be going by it. But yeah, a little fun fact about Southgate is that I believe it's considered to be like the dining capital of Downriver, due to all the different restaurants that are in Southgate. I'll pause it really quick. Because, yeah, it's like, although it's turning green, saw it stop for a few seconds. But yeah, as you can tell, it's like we definitely have snow on the ground, somewhat. Like, but we had some warmer days. I think we had a warm day earlier this past week, so a lot of it melted. But it's definitely gonna be. Oh, yep, there's the Hungarian Rhapsody over there. A lot of people there right now. But yeah, it's like you see a lot of grass that's not covered right now, but that'll change this time tomorrow though, and I don't think it's supposed to really get above freezing again for a while, so it's gonna be, the snow is gonna be here to stay probably for a lot of the month. Yeah, in a little bit we'll be coming up to I-75. One thing that's a little inconvenient right now is the ramp to northbound 75 off Northline is closed, so you pretty much have to make your way down to Eureka and then get on there if you want to go north. I think the reason for that is, yeah, I-75, yeah, due to the reconstruction of I-75 southbound, like they have northbound on the reconstructed southbound lanes and they're redoing northbound in different areas. But yeah, especially along the freeway, yeah, here or even like Eureka Road or further south, like down to like West Road, like it can get a little congested by right by the freeway. In fact, I'm probably gonna want to get over because I'm not getting on the freeway. Although, oh no, I'm gonna get back. I need to get back over, but I want to wait for him to head on up a little bit. So we're gonna turn left on the Allen Road. Yep, here we are, and to our right, that is a pretty famous restaurant. It's called Mally's Sports Grill and Bar. They're known for they think they hold a Guinness World Record for the largest commercially available hamburger. Okay, now we're on Allen Road. And we're at the western end of Southgate already. Because, yeah, over to the right, that's Taylor. Yeah, they have two on-ramps to southbound 75. Although I think they're closing that down soon. Because they're extending the closure all the way down to the telegraph connector over by Eureka Road. But yeah, for people wanting to do the northbound I-75 detour, like where that ramp was closed, yeah, just take this down to Eureka and then you can get back on there. But yeah, got some pretty nice neighborhoods along in here. Although personally, I would not want to live right off a busy road like this. just me. Yep, here's Eureka. We're gonna go ahead and make a left turn. We're gonna go back into Southgate. Okay. Yeah, we had plenty of time to turn left. We were just about to get the green arrow too. Along here on Eureka, definitely a lot of stores, grocery stores. Got Aldi there. Could probably get over. And then, yeah, we got a lot of the more commercial restaurants. You got Red Robin, Outback Steakhouse. Yeah, as you can tell, a lot of different restaurant options. Local restaurants and also a lot of the big chains as well. Yeah, there's even an Olive Garden on the other side of Dick's Toledo. Restaurant over there, and we're gonna go ahead and make a right turn, not into Olive Garden because I had lunch already. We're gonna turn in here. We'll drive into one of the residential areas here in Southgate. A lot of people getting some lunch at Olive Garden right now. Yeah, the houses look a little bit larger, at least in here, than the ones I was seeing in that one subdivision in Wyandotte. Yep. With it being middle of winter right now, it's like you don't really see a lot of people outside. Yep, and then yeah, we'll turn left here. Got cars parked in the left. I gotta be really careful. Okay, we're good. Yep, so yeah, we're on Leroy right now. We'll take this to Trenton Road. Watch out for any of these different potholes. It's kind of the problem with a lot of the Michigan roads, especially with how weird our winters are. It's like anytime we get above freezing, then back down below, and then it's like and above and below, above and below, we get a bunch of snow. It's like we see a lot of potholes, and like the roads in Michigan do not hold up very well. It's like I have to wait. I could probably squeeze through. But yeah, it's like our roads are very notorious, yeah, for how bad they are. It's like I noticed a big difference, especially like when I went to Florida. Like every road I went on was nice and smooth. Come back here, it's like, where in the video. It's definitely nice to do some videos in Michigan. It's like, again, especially after filming quite a bit of videos for my business trip in Colorado and also my weekend getaway down to St. Augustine and Daytona Beach, Florida. Yeah, a lot of stop signs on this road. Yeah, 2 more houses on the left where they have their Christmas decorations still up. It's like, yeah, it's one thing that where people don't take them down in January, but when it gets to February, yep, sorry, I keep saying this, but it's like, it's too late to have them up. That's probably why Punxsutawney Phil constantly sees a shadow every Groundhog Day. Alright, we're going to make a left here. Yeah, Trend Road going the other way, that'll take you back down to 4th Street, but I'll take a slightly longer way, make the video a little bit longer. I'm going to take this back to Eureka and then get on M85 over there. And I'll conclude the video at Pennsylvania Road. Got an MJR movie theater to the right. You can pretty much access it from both Trent Road and also Eureka. Yep, and more restaurants. Got, yeah, Chili's right there. Red Lobster to the left. So yeah, there are a lot of different restaurants that you can check out while you're in Southgate. And I think, yeah, we can turn on red and, yep, just before they can go. So time that perfectly. At the Applebee's, I get a lot of big name restaurants. B-dubs as well. It's like Southgate has quite a bit of options. But that's not all, my friends. There's also a Logan's Roadhouse as well. Pretty big pothole just passed. Luckily, I was able to get around that easily. See, when it comes to doing driving videos here in Michigan over the next few months, I gotta be really careful. So you never know when I'm gonna hit a big one. Up here is 4th Street. We're gonna go ahead and get back on that and make our way south. So yeah, we kind of made a little bit of a circle already because that's where we originally came from Eureka, from the Wyandotte side. And of course, yeah, as I was saying too, yeah, a lot of more local restaurants too. So it was always good to see those. And then yeah, coming up here we have a Meyer. Oh, still there's a Ramswarn. Don't see too much of those anymore. And I could be wrong about this, but I believe, because yeah, here's a Sonic, and I could be wrong, but I think that's the first one that opened up in Michigan. And I remember when that opened up, if that is indeed the first one in Michigan, that one, wait, there was so much hype about it. And yeah, one thing too, if you see that tower to the right, that's, yeah, Southgate Tower. That's the tallest building in Southgate. And yeah, right up there, we're coming back to Pennsylvania Road. Well, not that light there, but also where Trent Road is. So if we would have made a right off Leroy onto Trent, we'd be coming over here. So but anyway, we're getting ready to head out of Southgate now, and this is going to conclude our Wyandotte and Southgate driving tour. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely give this video a like or a thumbs up. For more Scottman895 travel videos, definitely click that subscribe button. Well, thank you for watching today's driving tour of Wyandotte and Southgate, Michigan. And this is Scott, or the Scottman, signing out.